Vietnamese pork and prawn egg noodles. Rinse and drain the bean sprouts and set aside. Rinse the chives, drain and cut into thirds. Mince the garlic, dice spring onions into 0.5cm lengths, slice the Thai red chili, and cut the lemon into small wedges. Set everything aside in separate bowls. Rinse and drain the prawns, then set aside. Wash the pork piece, pat dry with a paper towel, and marinate with half of the Ahh Maa meat seasoning for 10 to 20 minutes. In a separate bowl, mix the minced pork with the second half of the Ahh Maa meat seasoning. Set both proteins aside, ready for cooking. In a large pot, combine the Ahh Maa slow cooked pork broth concentrate with water and bring to medium heat. Peel the brown onion, then cut into quarters while cutting halfway through to keep the onion intact. Rinse and add to the pot. Add rock sugar and the Ahh Maa Vietnamese pork stock seasoning. In a hot pan, sear the marinated pork piece in vegetable oil for a total of approximately 8 minutes or until lightly browned on all sides. Transfer the pork into the broth and simmer for 30 minutes, skimming off any impurities to keep the broth clear. In a small pan or pot, heat vegetable oil over low to medium heat. Add the minced garlic and fry until golden and crispy, stirring occasionally. Strain to separate the fried garlic from the garlic oil, set both aside. In the same pan, add 1 teaspoon of garlic oil and fried garlic over medium-high heat. Add the seasoned minced pork and stir fry for 10 minutes or until browned and fully cooked. Add the prawn to the broth and cook for 5 minutes or until just cooked through. Remove and set aside. Once the 30-minute timer for the pork and broth is complete, remove the pork piece from the broth and let it cool slightly. Then slice into 2mm thin pieces. Divide the egg noodles evenly based on the number of servings you are making and loosen them in a bowl. Microwave each portion for 30 seconds, one at a time, and place each serving in a separate bowl. Set aside. Prepare cold water in a large bowl and set aside. Place the first portion of the microwave egg noodles in a strainer and lower them into boiling water. Cook for 15 seconds for a firm texture or 25 seconds for a soft texture while stirring occasionally. Once cooked, remove the noodles with the strainer, shake off excess water, and immediately dunk them into the cold water bath for 5 to 10 seconds to prevent clumping. Do not discard the pot of water as this will be used to cook the other portions. Shake off excess water and transfer to a serving bowl. Repeat for the other portions. In each bowl of noodles, add a tablespoon of cooked minced pork, portion of sliced pork, prawns, and some cut chives, arranging the toppings evenly around the bowl so they warm through when the broth is added. Finish with 1 teaspoon of fried garlic on top. Remove the onion from the broth and pour hot pork broth into each bowl until the ingredients are covered. Garnish with spring onions, fried shallots, and sliced chili. Serve alongside bean sprouts and a lemon wedge for optional flavor adjustment. Serve hot and enjoy.